Good evening, folks. Welcome to Ben Paddle Brewery, the tap room here. I'm Tom. This is my wife, Brandy. We're Portage. We're really glad to be here tonight, sharing some tunes with you. We're going to be here for an hour, and thanks to Ben Paddle for having us here. It's always a little more festive when it's full of folks, but this is a really great alternative, and thank you guys for tuning in. It's nice to be sitting in front of the mural again. We're going to start with a little fiddle tune. I think, was it Jawbone?
Sure.
No, Brown's Dream. I don't know. Brandy, we'll figure it out after we start.
I'll do something. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I know we had a few friends who told us they were going to tune in. It's very exciting. And they even requested a few things. A lot of people said that we should do our originals, and we are going to try to get through those, especially in this format. It's nice to do the quiet, sweet ones, so we'll do a few of those quiet, sweet originals. Kind of first time in a long time.
You want to dive in right now?
Oh gosh, which one? Oh yeah, Match 20 or
Yeah.
Lost Boat? Lost Boat.
Okay. Here's a song. Here's a song about a little boat my dad built in the basement when I was a kid. We got to sail it for one day. Got lost in Lake Michigan. So it's a song about loss. Sorry, we'll do a peppy one later. Father's yellow hull sailed for just one day o'er the dunes of the sleeping bear. Your hardware brass was from his own childhood boat, and your sail from my mother's machine. 6 small children filled each of 6 blue beds. The motor home rumbled o'er the Mackinac. 6 children to and fro, with each wave so cold, as we launched your yellow boat on the northern shore.
Great Lake Michigan is your home now. Great Lake Michigan is your home now.
When that first day was done, we pulled her up on shore and hiked trails of sand with her sails and her oars. And the morning's light showed plain our yellow hull was gone when the children grew and they slipped away on the undertow.
Great Lake Michigan is your home now. Great
Michigan is your home now. Do I see your sail over land and sea? Do I see your tracks in the sand? And are my struggles vain as your tattered sail, and my love fading fast as your hull? Great Lake Michigan is your home now. Great Lake Michigan is your home now.
Hey. Thanks.
Hey, we're getting the air claps from the tech
Oh,
crew. I like it.
boy.
Thanks for the claps.
Okay, so then we could do it. So that was an original, and more on the mellow side. How about a little peppy thing? You know, let's go with just our standard, like always go to Sandy Boys.
All right.
I think we've played this at every gig for the last 10 years.
Funny. We learned it in Cliff Top, did we? Or, no, Dan Geller. I heard it. Anyway, never mind. Dan Geller's where I learned it. wish they'd bring him back. Jump the old hog over the fence and the little ones through the crack. Oh, Sandy boys, wait for the break of dawn. Oh, Sandy boys, wait for the break of dawn. boots and I wish he'd come around. Oh, Sandy boys waiting for the break of dawn. Oh, Sandy boys waiting for the break of dawn. Possum's tail's bare, rat's got no tail at all, just a little tuft of hair. Oh, Sandy boys wait for the break of dawn. Oh, Sandy boys wait for the break of dawn. Thanks to Stern, Max, and Colin for running the tech gear here. It's actually, this is surpassed what I was expecting. There's like lights and a lot of cables and tables, and I see 5 different monitors. So thank you, Ben Paddle, for supporting and getting musicians out there even during this time. And
I was supposed to come up with a plan, wasn't I?
Oh, I don't know. You do whatever.
Right.
Yeah, and what else do I want to say? Thanks for being careful out there, everybody. I appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. Ben Powell was super good about, doing the social distancing and
yeah, we showed up in the
set
went at mass, and it was really well done and professional. So appreciate that, sir.
Do you want to do the original, one of the slower
Yeah, let's get them.
or something? Get one of those.
About them, so
I know, get them over with. Okay. You were not wrong, or
yeah.
if you asked?
If you asked, yeah.
Okay.
Here's a Brandy Forsman original, which we almost never play because it's somewhat vulnerable, and we play in bars a lot. So
Nobody cares about that stuff.
people care and folks listen, but it's easy to just play rowdy tunes all the time. But Brandy wrote a really tender tune here.
What do you need there? Okay. All right. If you asked, I would tell you the light in your eyes shines clear and blue as the sunny winter skies. If you asked, I would tell you the shape of my dreams, the hope of my heart, the desire of my soul. And I would tell you all, withholding not a shadow, the broken and the whole. I'd tell you all, I'd tell you all.
If you asked, I would give you the best of my dreams, the work of my hands, the whole of my heart. If you asked, I would give you the shelter of my arms, the strength of my body, my mind to understand. And I would give you all, withholding not a shadow, the broken and the whole. I'd give you all, I'd give you all.
If you asked, I would give you all that's in my heart. It's wrapped and it's waiting.
oh, by the way, I made a 4 Mile Portage bingo card. It's on the Facebook page. I linked it to I uploaded a Google PDF. There's 4. I scrambled it 4 different ways.
Yep,
And
4
if you
different
get
bingos.
5, no, not tic-tac-toe, bingo things, we'll give you a sticker. We'll maybe even, if you live in town, we'll hand deliver.
Oh yeah.
Distantly deliver you a sticker. So print yourself off a bingo card, but I have to say you're kind of behind because already some of the events that are on the bingo card.
I'm pretty sure I touched a microphone in the middle of the song.
Oh,
so
adjusting
there's already
a microphone.
one.
Adjusting a
There's
microphone.
already one bit gone
Is
already.
one of them.
That's right.
Tuning an instrument during the song. I don't know if that's happened yet.
It hasn't happened yet, but it will. It will. We might as well just make that a wild space.
Wild space.
It's gonna happen.
Did you grow up with some bingo?
Yeah.
Really? My
That would do some
grandma,
bingo.
yeah, no, my grandparents' 50th anniversary involved a little bit of bingo.
I have a G fiddle.
I'll get a
And
G
we're
band.
gonna do a peppy one, and I'm not sure what that is.
I'll shout out to any Tamarack dancers. We've had to cancel. We do a lot of folk dance, and actually, God, shout out to like the Ely dancers, the East Grand Fork dancers. If any of you guys are tuning in, folk dancing is our love, and it's like the most dangerous thing you could do right now. So
That's not gonna happen anytime soon.
we're figuring out could we swing a partner with canes?
Everybody hold on to 3-inch hooks. 3-foot hooks. Okay.
So, oh yeah, maybe So learn how. Yeah, I guess it's a good time to learn the clock because we don't have super.
Match money?
Yeah. Here's a song is inspired by biblical verse Matthew 20:20.
Okay, I'm gonna adjust the microphone and we're just gonna live with it.
Yeah.
Move again.
There, right. Said the mother of James and the mother of John, promise me this will be done. I want one on the right, the other on the left, and yes, we'll serve it day and night. You don't know what you ask. Can you drink from this cup? Oh yes, I can drink from that cup. My James and John will serve you right. Put one on the right, the other on the left, and yes, we'll serve it day and night. The other 10 they overheard said, why not me? I'll serve you right, put me on the right, the other on the left, and yes, we'll serve you day and night. But you don't know what you ask. Can you drink from this cup? Oh yes, I can drink from that cup. My James and John serve you right, put me on the right, the other on the left, and yes, we'll serve day and night. forgot to mention until this moment that this is a benefit show. All funds are going to Loaves and Fishes community in Duluth, Minnesota. Loaves and Fishes, you can Google them. They have 3 houses on Jefferson Street, and they take in homeless people, and what I really love about this organization is they have people that live right in the house with them. Brandy and I are both returned Peace Corps volunteers, and we lived in a small village in Africa, and then we would see these big NGOs come through, and they weren't really connecting to the people, and so that's one thing I love about Loaves and Fishes is they have a staff that connects with
people experiencing
people there.
homes.
It's like a community. And so how this is working, if I understand this right, there's a GoFundMe link while you're watching right now, and that's going to go to us, and then we're just going to turn that money around. Or if you want to go straight there, just Dorothy Day, Loaves and Fishes has a PayPal link. You could go straight there if you'd like, or again, the GoFundMe is just going to.
And if anybody knows service, those guys
Right? That's what
know
in the middle of that song, I was like,
know how to do service with love, and that's why we like them. Do you want to do Smoke Rings? That was a request. So this is a request by the Pecks, and this is Smoke Rings. I wrote this song for my family.
Yeah. And do you want me to say any more than you wrote for your family?
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, you'd like me to say more?
No, we're good.
Okay.
See, I need those.
Well, maybe I could just put a plug for the Jake Forsman Smoke Show Burnout.
Oh yeah, the
competition.
burnout competition.
In October, every year in October in Ely, Minnesota.
Or MEA weekend, I
they
think.
bring in, it's crazy, right in front of the police station of all places, they put cement barricades, and there's a burnout competition, and the competition is steep.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to say, Brandon's brother, 2-time champion, or was it or did Brian take it last year? I can't remember.
He couldn't, Dan couldn't compete last year.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, check it. Well, it's probably like Jake Forsman.
Wait, I'm not
Google that, Ely, Minnesota. It'll pop right up. Bring your classic car, or just bring any old car up to Ely, Minnesota in the October.
Anything that can burn rubber. Do you need
I need
support?
to see that a little better, but I'll be all right. Is that gonna work? Can you
Yeah.
do that?
I can do upside down. It's cold. Don't know how to fix it. When I call, I know you come. Engine roaring, wheels spinning, you're coming to hell with your crooked smile and a warm heart. I can see your gray smoke rising. Yeah, it's just past the horizon. I can see your gray smoke rising. Yeah, you're just past the horizon. It's a long road without you. I can still see the black marks on the road. I'll send you a message in the sky. I'm sending you smoke rings rising. Send me clouds on the horizon. I'm sending you smoke rings rising. Send me clouds on the horizon. You're heading out west for the big sky views.
Riding in your Vega. I'll know you're home. I'll send you smoke rings rising, watching your clouds on the horizon. I'm watching those smoke rings rising, watching the clouds on the horizon. Smoke rings rising, I'm watching your clouds on the horizon. Nice job, Brandy. Brandy wrote that song.
Thanks. Yeah, it's been a while since we played it. It's nice to do a lot of these that we don't get to do very often, so it's nice.
Thanks again for tuning in, folks. We're here live, coming to you from the Bent Pedal Tap Room. I remember a couple of years ago we used to play in that white building over there.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like the first time I walked into this building, I was like, wow, this is really nice. And now it just like feels like home. I can't even. Like, can you imagine going back to the little white?
Nobody would
Actually,
fit in there.
there's good memories over there, though, for sure.
Do you want to do the acapella Mothers, the COVID one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was walking along the river, like I pretty much do every day now, and was thinking about a little gospel song that I learned down at Clifftop, and I just kind of was singing along, and I was like, hey, I could change these words. So I took an old song, you'll probably recognize it, and then put the new words to it. Kind of felt like what it felt like at that time. It's what I needed to write for myself, and it's helped me the last couple weeks. Okay, how do we? I don't have to fiddle, so.
Or do you need? It could go on the ground.
We're good. There, you got this. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I'm feeling bad. I don't like the term. I said homeless people. I think homeless people experiencing homeless. That's been kind of a burr under my saddle the last couple of minutes. I gotta get that
What?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. What are we doing?
Where are our yeah, okay. Oh, where are our dear mothers? Oh, where are our dear fathers? Oh, where are our dear mothers? While we are staying in our homes, they have gone to stock the groceries. They have gone to feed the hungry. They have gone to teach the children. While we are staying in our homes. Oh, where are our dear brothers? Oh, where are our dear sisters? Oh, where are our dear brothers? While we are staying in our homes, they have gone to heal the hurting. They have gone to fight the virus. They have gone to help the hurting. While we are praying in our homes. Oh, where are our dear mothers? Oh, where are our dear fathers? Oh, where are our dear brothers? While we are staying in our homes, they are calling up their mothers.
original from Rain Before. Well, I don't know if it's original. He
A
wrote the
couple
lyrics.
words on there.
But the melody is Bright Morning Star, if you're familiar. But
Okay,
nice
well,
job, Brandy.
basic standard. What do we got for basic standards? Let me fall.
Yeah,
A lot of spoke. We did that.
I haven't played my fretted banjo yet.
Oh yeah.
Like way fancy.
Oh yeah, just a tune. All right.
Little tune. What's our time check, by the way?
We are 35 minutes in.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'll throw this one out. I don't know if Jess Cavus is listening, but there's a pump organ player who volunteers with the Harbor City Choir with us, Jess Cavus, and she loves these D-tunes with a 7-chord in them, and we love them too. So. There's some grant money available for me to make clogging instructional videos, and if there's interest, let me know. I'm just sort of not highly motivated, but maybe you could say, come on, Tom, do it. And so let me know. It might be a fun thing to do at home. And then if you have any, well, we're closing in on minutes, but if you're listening, give a little comment of a tune you want to hear or any instruments you want to hear. And thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Ben Paddle. And then, again, all the money that you donate tonight, the tips, if you follow the GoFundMe link, will go to Loaves and Fishes, helping people experiencing homelessness. And also they have this bike cave that's so cool in the bottom of the Jefferson House.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. The basement is like, they've collected all these bikes and they made drawers for all the different parts. And like every Wednesday night, they teach whoever pops by how to put a bicycle together for cheap.
We've got a request
Oh, a
already.
request
Oh,
from the
yay.
studio out here.
Request. Jess.
Oh,
wants
just
to-
Canvas.
Jess, I don't have a last name.
It's
on
probably
that
her.
right now.
That's got to be Cavis.
We're not gonna have that many Jesses,
All right.
for sure.
She's requesting Brandy's Waltz.
Oh, yeah,
yay.
yeah, yeah. Another Ely connection here is, what is it? Elna's Waltz. And Elna Hautala is Brandy's grandmother, and she was orphaned by the 1918 flu.
That is right.
And she's
She
a
was
tough
3 years
cookie,
old.
man. She is tough, and we learned a lot from her, and boy, she had a big heart. And so Brandy wrote a waltz called Elna's Waltz after her grandmother, Elna, and I ate some of that food. It was nice. My grandparents died kind of young, and then I married Brandy, and her grandparents were still kicking, and it was really nice to have grandparents in my life. And thanks, Jess, for the request, and thanks for listening in.
Yeah, and I wrote a waltz, but then I was like, Grandma loved a polka. I need to write a Elna's polka because that's what she really loved.
So you haven't been saying this for a couple of years now.
I know, I still haven't done it. Okay, all right. Commission it.
Thanks for that request, Jess. Hope you're doing well.
We've also got an Emily Forsman.
Oh, yeah, Emily.
She says hi, Brandy and Tom. And Trish Weisinger.
That's
Oh.
her mom, Trish Weisinger.
Yeah.
As well. So we got
Thank you, Emily and Trish. Thanks for listening in. That's our sister-in-law and her mom.
Mm-hmm.
we've got one more request.
And another request. What do you got?
If you're
Yeah, we'll always take them.
I didn't catch it.
Shady Grove.
Shady Grove.
Oh, we haven't done that one in a while.
A deep cut.
That's that's a request by Tapping Director Pepin Young.
Oh, yes. Yeah. We've been trying, the thing we've been working with this one is, we did it a long time ago. We've been like trying to figure out what key to do it. And we keep on like, we haven't settled. We keep moving around. But we're going to do it in G and just, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do it in G and we'll see how it goes. we'll see who does which part, and it'll be fine.
This one, our name is 4 Mile Portage. 4 Mile Portage is it's technically a canoe portage that connects Fall Lake to Basswood Lake. And anyway, I only bring that up because this tune, Shady Grove, it's like, I wish I was in Shady Grove sitting on a rocking chair. I always imagine I'm on a front porch in somewhere on like Harvey Street or White or Chapman, one of those cute little houses in Ely. Every time I sing the song, that's where my mind goes. Shady Grove, sitting in a rocking chair. If those blues don't bother me, I'd rock away from there. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, going back someday. When I was a little boy, all I wanted was a knife. Now I am a great big boy and I'm looking for a wife. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, going back someday.
Heard those pretty birds sing.
The first time I was in Shady Grove, I heard them pretty birds sing. The next time I go Shady Grove, gonna take along a diamond ring. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Shady Grove, my little love, going back someday.
Melody. It's good.
Nice, thanks Pepin for
Yay.
that call.
We needed to practice that one.
Leave it a goodie. And
and I think you got a bingo thing.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
There's definitely a bingo.
Again, if you're not playing bingo, I made some bingo cards for this event. And one of the events is that we forget a lyric and stop the song and go back. And so you
totally
can now cross that out.
That also should be just a wild space. All the time.
I think it's the first time it's happened tonight. I don't know.
It happens every time we play. I know that.
Brandy slipping into her Iron Range accent is on there. I don't know if you noticed that one.
Oh, that's just my voice.
So 5 in a row gets you a sticker.
Okay, how about something like
again, a benefit for Loaves and Fishes,
Do you want to do?
housing people experiencing homelessness in Duluth. They got 3 houses along Jefferson Street.
You're not wrong.
All right. Yes.
That's kind of. I don't know.
Yeah.
Want to do something up here and
Oh,
then do
right.
that one?
No, let's do that right now.
All right.
We've got a question.
We have a question from the viewers.
Joel
Joel
Tracy.
Oh, yay,
Tracy.
hi,
Hi,
that's-
Joel.
Joel was like our #1 fan for like 4 years running.
Oh, and I'm sorry that I'm not more familiar. Wants to know, did he miss Ironside's Bobby?
We
Yeah.
have not yet played Ironside Bobby.
Which we. Yes.
All right, we're gonna do that right away. This is going out to Joel Tracy. He was our #1 fan for like 4 years, and then Nana kind of outseated.
Then he had a baby.
The baby took him out of #1 fan status. But he's Joel Tracy, man. He showed up everywhere. It was great. Thank you, Joel. Rosen, is that his? What's the baby name? Rosen. So here we're going back to Ely a lot tonight. Bobby was my old hunting party. I don't need lyrics. Here's one we wrote together. Actually wrote it in the car on the way back from from the hospital, kind of driving back to Duluth. Well, I wrote the mandolin part. It came out on the mandolin. There's this mandolin I borrowed of Tim Jenkins, shout out, and his daughter Kelsey has this beautiful like 1950s Gibson mandolin. And,
I thought it was a Martin.
oh yeah, Martin. And this tune came out of it, and I've been looking for that mandolin ever since. It's such a gorgeous instrument. I'll get my own one day. Had to get, and she hiked the Appalachian Trail and let us use it for a year, and I was like, she's not gonna ask for it back. She totally asked for it back. 1, 2, 3. As the sun comes shining up o'er the big hills, my Johnson outboard shakes the morning loose. I'm gonna cross from Stove Hill and look up the White Pine. There I'll see Bobby, my Ironside Bobby. We'll share the stories, we'll hike the boot trail. We'll drive 'em all past the elbow stand. When the fire started, lunch too ready. With my Bobby, my Ironside Bobby. Bearskin rug out of the garbage, run down garage that he cut in two. It ain't about shortcuts when nothing's wasted. He's my Bobby, my Ironside Bobby. Don't be afraid to blaze a new trail. There may be something worth finding there. You can't get lost if you trust your compass. Just like Bobby, my Ironside Bobby. Bob taught the lessons he learned the hard way. He gave you shit, but with a smile. He always knew that he loved you. He'd been there and done his time. No fear if you don't know fear. No senseless rebels needed here. Just trust your instincts. Use the iron sight. They work best when you trust your aim. So I'll wait till my own crossing carries me home to those big hills, and I'll walk right up to his white pine, and I'll see Bobby, my Ironside Bobby. Thanks, Joel.
Yay.
And thanks to Bobby. Those are good memories. And thanks. I just noticed Stern is like mixing us. Like these guys are working really hard. Thank you,
No.
three, our tech crew.
That's right. That's
And
right.
being really careful. Thank you, Ben Paddle. And yeah, we should just shout out like all your favorite local musicians. We're all still here and wanting your support. And so thank you for supporting your favorite folks on Spotify or whatever they got. They all got stuff, and Ben Paddle's been doing. Is it? Do you do this every Saturday or what? Yeah, every Saturday, 8 to 9, I'm guessing. So this is the fourth one you've done. You had Teague not long ago.
Teague's here too as well. Is that right? No. Okay.
Oh, he's
Good.
coming.
No, he
Oh.
was here.
He
Okay.
was here
Yeah,
last week.
good.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, thanks Ben Paddle for supporting musicians. Hard to. They're all still there, and we have. And then Brandy and I just were part of Bright Star, which was a theater production at Renegade Theater, and Cinema, and all these folks need your help. So thanks for supporting. But tonight, all the GoFundMe stuff is going to Loaves and Fishes for people experiencing homelessness in Duluth.
We're sitting at about 2 more songs here.
All right,
Okay.
we're gonna do 2 more. We got time for 2 more. And Brandy's scratching her head over
I
there.
know. I'm sort of thinking like, do we do one more original and then Rouser? That's sort of what I'm feeling like. Okay, so then,
And
Okay.
maybe we have time for 3.
okay, how about, do you want to do You're Not Wrong and then like Bear Creek?
Yeah.
Or,
And if anyone's
Yeah.
got something desperate they got to hear, it's really nice to.
it helps.
I mean, these guys are giving us some good energy, but the little comments and likes or whatever are helping us out.
helps a lot.
Beth and Mike Maloney.
Oh,
Hi,
all right,
guys.
hi. That's my brother, bye, Mike.
Pat and Marilyn.
Oh, yay, that's great.
This is really nice. My parents live in Minnetonka, and they're it's hard for them to catch a show, and so there's some benefits. And they're up. It's past your bedtime. Cool.
Or this one, you should get your shit together. Oh, wait. Can we
We say naughty words. Okay.
say the
Yeah, we got to do shit together. Here's another.
I want to do this one.
We got 3. There's more than 3. Oh, that's always just the same one word. So.
I want to do this one.
We got a request for Sandy Boys.
Oh
We-
yeah, well they weren't paying attention because you did that.
Yes,
Yeah, they. Or I think this'll. I'm guessing we're live. Thank you for being here live, but I'm guessing they could probably watch tomorrow morning. And so if you want to just rewind, if you want to catch Sandy Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, great.
Okay. You're Not Wrong, Shit Together, or Groundhog. Or
Let's do. You're not wrong, right? Is that what
Yeah,
you're holding?
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
just do
yeah,
that, and we'll
yeah,
just.
yeah.
It's a moving target. We'll just figure it out
Yeah.
as we go.
okay. Good. Okay. All right, here we go. Another one that we never get to perform.
Yeah, we're just hitting all the Brandy originals tonight.
Yeah.
Good job, Brandy. Another female songwriter in Duluth.
That's right. Yeah. G. I ask you if you love me and you turn and look away. Now what am I supposed to do with that?
Not that I don't love you, problems that I do, more than I can bear to show to you.
You're not wrong and I'm not crazy. We just don't understand I love you and I'm scared to death of that. Can you help me with this problem? Oh, no, no, never mind. You're busy and I can do it all by myself.
I can't hear you, you can't hurt me when I screw up again. What else did you expect of me?
You're not wrong and I'm not crazy. We just don't understand. I love you and I'm scared to death of that.
Ah, great. Now you're leaving. Nothing I could do. I couldn't fix it anyway.
Why can't you look and see me walking really slow, waiting for you to call me home? You're not wrong and I'm not crazy. We just don't understand. I love you and I'm scared to death of that. Can you hear me when I call you? Can you see me when I cry? Can you hold me when I'm pushing you away?
Is it okay if I need you? Is it okay if it's hard? Do you love me even when I am a fool?
You're not wrong and I'm not crazy. We just don't understand. I love you and I'm scared to death of that. You're not wrong and I'm not crazy. We just don't understand. I love you and I'm scared to death of that. I love you and I'm scared to death of that.
Nice job, Brady.
Oh, and then it's this one. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you holding there? Sorry.
Should
Oh
we-
yeah, it's shit together. I feel like this part of the show we're like rattle off all our upcoming gigs and we're like it's all good. It's been a nice spring of catching up on the garden.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, yeah, I do that. Nothing. Okay.
Well, I will say this: that so we were gonna play the North Country Fiddle and Dance in East Grand Forks. Got a grant to have us play a dance up there, and we had to cancel it. And they still wanted to give that money to the artist. So what we're gonna do is make a video out in the woods of 3 of these songs. So stay tuned for that. Dan Fitzpatrick is gonna be our videographer. We're gonna do that. Okay, so you got it.
Oh. I'm gonna just go like this for your verses.
Okay,
And
great.
then,
I
okay,
love it.
right.
All
Okay. Here we go. Time to get your shit together, darling. It's time to get your shit together, hon. Strap it all up and put it on a pallet or bring it on down to the auction and sell it. It's time to get your shit together, hon.
It's time to get your shit together, darling. It's time to get your shit together, hon. We're there. Get your get your shit together. Don't think of yourself. Stack it all up on a knick-knack shelf. Time to
Get your shit together, hon.
Sorry.
Time to get your shit together, darling. Time to get your shit together, hon. Hey now, don't be slow. Get your quacking ducks in a row. It's time to get your shit together, hon.
It's time to get your shit together, darling. Time to get your shit together, hon. Stop your whining, don't be a chump. Throw it in the trailer and bring it to the dump.
Time to get your shit together, hon. Time to get your shit together, darling.
Time to get your shit together, hon.
Get a fancy alarm clock, a schedule planner in your sock. It's time to get your shit together, hon.
It's time to get your shit together, darling. It's time to get your shit together, hon.
Make timeline, set some goals. Pretend life's road has no potholes.
Time to get your shit together, hon. Get your shit together over there now. Brandy wrote this one while she was trying to finish up her master's degree. She had to get her shit together. She did it.
Time to get your shit together, darling. Time to get your shit together, hon. Hurry up, don't hesitate. Wrap it all up in packing tape. It's
Time to get your shit together, hon.
Time to get your shit together, darling.
Time to get your shit together, hon. Buy some of those plastic totes, one just for old VCR remotes. Time to get your shit together, hon. It's time to get your shit together, darling.
It's time to get your shit together, hon.
They might call you a hoarder, but it's in alphabetical order. It's time to get your shit together, hon. Brandy Forsman original. You were riding your bike. You were late to something.
I was
for
late to my presentation.
You were late to your master's degree presentation.
No, just a presentation.
A presentation.
Yeah. I had a long bike ride to write that song.
She got the master's, finished it up. Whew. But there was some organizing that had to take place.
Okay, I think, is that the last one or no?
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks Ben Paddle for hosting us and being really careful. And you made your fundraising goal. Woo! Fantastic. Proceeds are going to Duluth Loaves and Fishes, helping people experiencing homelessness, and also making like crappy bikes into bikes that roll. So every Wednesday night down at the Bike Cave. I mean, if I want to say this with some reservation, but they take donations of bicycles. I think if it's a complete piece of junk, maybe spare them. But they'll take old bikes and then they teach kids how to. That's what I did growing up. My dad had a tool thing, and I never put the tools back the way he wanted them, and that was probably. But he was patient with me, and I learned how to keep my bikes rolling. So that's what they do at Loaves and Fishes. What do you got?
It's Hogs or Let Me Fall or Bear Creek or Groundhog. Okay.
Thanks for tuning in. This is our last one. It's a beautiful night, and we're happy to be in Duluth. Thanks for tuning in.
Way up on Bear Creek, watching the sun go down.
Way up on Bear Creek, watching the sun go down. Well, it makes me feel alive. I'm on my last go round.
If you stay up on Bear Creek, you get like Jesse James.
If you stay up on Bear Creek, you get like Jesse James. You take 2 old pistols and you hold up that Bear Creek train.
some lonesome hill.
Yeah, I'm going high, up on some lonesome hill. Gonna look down on Bear Creek, where my good gal used to live.
The water up Bear Creek tastes like Ben Paddle beer.
Yeah, the water up Bear Creek tastes like Ben Paddle beer.
Well, Bear Creek's pretty far.
Good thing you can get it here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We're 4 Mile Portage. Thanks to Stern, Max, and Colin with like 5 monitors and cables all over the floor and being really safe with your masks. And thanks for everyone tuning in and supporting Loaves and Fishes and your local artists. Have a fantastic evening.